First things first, smash the like button. Also, have you noticed that all female stand-up comedians can't tell a joke without it being dirty or something that relates to the bedroom? Just like that old saying, females are gonna female no matter what.
This is why I am the misogynist world heavyweight champion, because I'm always right about females. Females are always gonna female. You see, this is what I've been trying to tell you about these females. I tried to warn you, hence why I've been adding random topic videos to my page so I can branch out to educate more people about these females. So, how can you complain about female fake pro wrestling when you yourself, you don't support it? I'm talking about the feminists. I'm talking about the females. I'm talking about the Mr. Simptastic men. I'm talking about the simpanzees, okay? I'm talking to those men and those females. I'm hearing that Evolution 2 is underperforming when it comes to ticket sales. Why is that? This is supposed to be the best fake pro wrestling female roster in the world of all time. How come people are not trying to buy tickets to watch this show? It's crazy how nobody is talking about Io Sky. I've heard that this female has not defended that title since WrestleMania. That's insane in the membrane if that's true. Also, this card is very weak and this build is trash. It's a trash build. I'm like, whoa, come on, Paul Levesque. You can't have your father-in-law book Evolution better than you. That's crazy. Vince McMahon booked a better Evolution compared to Paul Levesque. Come on, man, you cannot have that on your resume. This is a trash, weak-ass build that nobody cares about. Nobody in The Rock means nobody is talking about it. Nobody cares about this match. I'm talking about sexy-ass Rhea Ripley versus that sexy-ass Asian female, Io Sky. Nobody cares about this match. And yes, Io should drop that belt. Listen, promoting female empowerment, it's all talk. It's all a big clout chase. Nobody cares about female empowerment and nobody asks for Evolution Part 2. Bro, people barely care about female fake pro wrestling every week on a daily basis as it is. So what makes you think we want to see an all-female pay-per-view right now as we speak? Okay, for example, no females ever asked for a WNBA. Nobody asked for that. It was actually men. That was a man idea. Men wanted females to have their own league. Hence why the NBA funds the WNBA. Females did not ask for that. Females don't care about female sports. They only care about themselves. They only care about what they're doing. They don't care about female empowerment. Let's talk about female superhero movies. Okay, for example, how come every female boss movie always fails? How come every female superhero movie or TV show always fails? Have you seen Ironheart, a failed TV show that people hate? What about Batwoman or Bat Female? That show flopped, right? Nobody cares about female empowerment. It's a force. Nobody cares about it. It's all a clout chase. What about that female John Wick movie? I think it was called The Ballerina. That movie flopped because all we cared about was seeing John Wick. That movie wasn't good until we seen John Wick pop up on the screen. That's crazy. That's insane in a membrane that the audience had to wait to see John Wick, because that's all we wanted to see was him in that movie. Like I said, man, females don't draw. I've tried to warn you. Other females hate each other. I guarantee you this. The average female would rather see an all-man pay-per-view over an all-female pay-per-view. These ticket sales tell you that, right? These ticket sales tell you that. Listen, there's a huge difference between a feminist and a regular female who don't care about that bullshit, right? The feminists always ask for this and that, and then once they get it, they fuck around and they find out. Hence why these movies always fail. Nobody asked for a female Black Panther. Now, hopefully, Rhea Ripley will beat Io Sky for the female World Heavyweight Championship. Because if it's true that Io has not defended that championship since WrestleMania? That's crazy. She needs to drop that belt to Rhea Ripley. First off, stop the cap. You don't care about female fake pro wrestling. Here's what I mean. Every time a female makes history, you never care about it. Let's talk about Jade Cargill and Naomi. The first ever female grudge match they had one-on-one at this year's WrestleMania. But you still call Paula Vex a racist. Why? They made history. Two black females had a match one-on-one at WrestleMania with no belt on the line. How long has WrestleMania been around for that to happen for the first time ever? Not a peep from you pro-blackies. All you care about is men. Hence this video. You don't care about females. You care about men only. Like I said multiple times, right? Let's talk about Evolution Part 1. That show had Ronda Rousey, and yet that show couldn't draw. And guess what? You can make an argument that the female Evolution was hotter back then, and yet they still couldn't draw. They had to give away those tickets at a low price. Let that sink in, right? So, who asked for a female Evolution Part 2? It's like, bro, females don't draw. Females don't care about other females. Females don't care if another female made history. They don't care, okay? Hence, these low-ass ticket sales. Females don't support other females. What part of that don't you understand, man? Also, this card is very weak, and this build is trash. It's a trash build. I'm like, whoa, come on, Paula Vex. You can't have your father-in-law book Evolution better than you. That's crazy. Vince McMahon booked a better Evolution compared to Paula Vex. Come on, man. You cannot have that on your resume. This is a trash, weak-ass build that nobody cares about. Nobody in The Rock means nobody is talking about it. Nobody cares about this match. I'm talking about sexy-ass Rhea Ripley versus that sexy-ass Asian female, Io Sky. Nobody cares about this match. And yes, Io should drop that belt. Like I said, Caitlin Clark is a prime example that all females hate each other. They don't want to prop up each other. Caitlin Clark is a prime example. That female has made the WNBA millions of dollars, and yet she might be the most hated female in the WNBA. There's tons of females in the WNBA who hate Caitlin Clark. Let that sink in. It's like, hold on, bro. She gave you a platform that you never had before. There was rumors that the WNBA was going to close down or ask for a loan from the NBA, maybe 2 years ago. But now the WNBA is hot only because of one female, and that is Caitlin Clark. And yet other females in that league don't like her. What does that tell you? Females don't care about other females making history. Females will always be the biggest hater of other females. So hopefully this will be the last female Evolution, because females don't draw. Nobody watches fake pro wrestling to watch females. We sit here to watch men wrestle. That's facts. I mean, don't get it twisted. We want to see sexy ass females in the middle of the show. Yes, we do. But we don't want to see them for the whole entire show, because they are not the moneymakers. Men are the moneymakers. Here is my point. All females suck at trying to be men or trying to do men things. What about Madam Web? That was a failed movie. Nobody cared about Madam Web. That's a weird trend. Every female superhero always has a failed movie. In this generation, it's either a failed TV series or a failed movie. It always happens because you need to stop the cap. Nobody cares about female empowerment in 2025.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?